Yo, so here's the deal, man. This shit will happen to you a lot, actually, in this game. Um, and I just had a conversation with my wife that kind of like repositioned things in my mind a little bit, right? Um, so recently, like throughout the way that I move and the way that I interact with people, I occasionally get to meet or encounter people who are connected, who are plugged in with the game. Um, I verify everybody's information. That's one thing I learned from young because there's times when I had spent money to try and get promotion or try and get whatever I'm trying to get to further my musical career, and that money had been completely wasted, but it had been because I didn't do my due diligence. I hadn't researched that person. I hadn't checked to see how valid they were. I hadn't done any of those things. So once I lost, like, 500 here, 400 here, six, you know what I mean? After you lose uh, certain amounts of your money, that you're, and this is the thing, this is different than spending $500 on a pair of jeans that got stolen, because those jeans don't mean anything other than like a status symbol to you or whatever the case may be. When you spend, it doesn't matter if it's $100, $400, whatever it is, if it's on your dream, if it's on your passion, if it's trying to bring better out of your life, you are emotionally attached to that money, and it has a lot more meaning to you. So when somebody gets you for that, it hurts on a different level. So as I was young, I learned to do my research. That was one, right? Recently, I had an encounter with somebody who I've been in contact with for a long time, somebody who is verified. I've checked their credentials. They are connected to somebody. Um, I'm like trying to figure out how to say it without saying it, because I don't want to, like, shit out. Like, I don't want to be messy or whatever the fuck the case may be. But, you know, there's somebody who's connected to somebody in the industry and very close, like family relative type shit, right? Verified now. Just remember this. I've checked into everything, and I know that they're legit. Like, this is not a fake person, right? Um Recently they gave me an offer, right? For some promo. Now, there's two things you're gonna learn also. One is instincts. Um Two is to trust those instincts, right? So from the beginning, I had a feeling like what they were saying, what they were trying to offer, was a little too much. Like, you know what I mean? A little too good to be true. If it's, you know what I mean? If it's too good to be true, it probably is type shit. And I told them straight up, like, nah, I don't, you know what I mean? I don't even feel like that shit's really gonna work for me. So, it's cool. They said, yo, for sure, I can do such and such and such. I said, all right, let me think about it. I was like, all right, cool. Listen, I don't have that much money, and it's true. Like, you know, I'm still struggling as an artist and as a business person, trying to build my brand, trying to build my cash. Like, I'm not one of these people who's gonna come out here and fake ball on people and make it seem like I got shit that I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. Like, everybody knows I'm going through the struggle just like you, right? So every time I send $100 or $150 or 100 anything out of my money, it takes something. You feel me? Um, so that being said, I let him know that ahead of time. Like, yo, bro, If you're on some bullshit, just let me know, bro. Because honestly, you don't even got to do this for what you're charging, right? So the original thing was $600. To try and like take advantage of the situation, but slow roll it so I can have a little bit of time to think. I was like, all right, let me see if I can give you payments, right? So I sent him the first payment, $100, right? And I just wanted to see how he was gonna react. So the first hundred, and mind you, up until this point, anytime I message him, he hits me back immediately, right? No fucking hesitation. Um, now, so now first payment comes in, hits me back, yo, got it. I'm like, all right, bet. Um, I'm like, I keep on evaluating the situation. I'm like, you know what? It's too much of a gamble. But he has a page that all of the important people watch. Like, you know what I mean? And he does reposts. So I was like, yo, how much for those reposts? He goes, it's 190. He's like, well, I'll do yours for 170, right? I'm all right. I've already sent this nigga $100, so it's like, all right, cool. So send him another 50, because at this point I know I'm not getting my 100 back, and it's like, all right, well, I could either take the 100 loss because I'm starting to feel weird about the situation, or I could toss another 70 and 50-50, something happens, something doesn't. Like, you know what I mean? Toss another 70 or 190, whatever the case may be, or 90. You know what I'm saying? Because I had already sent him 100. He said that the shit was 190. He do me for 170. But I just decided to just give him the 190 and say fuck it. Like, you know what I mean? So, long story short, I end up paying him the other $90, like two more payments, right? This just goes to show you, like, I don't really got it like that, right? So I'm making sacrifices and I'm pushing out to try and invest in myself as an artist. Now, on the last payment, the $40, he hits me back and goes, I didn't get it. I changed my PayPal address. First of all, I'm like, what the fuck? How are you just gonna randomly change the fucking address that you're supposed to be getting paid money to, bro? That means you on some fuck shit anyhow. Cause that means you gotta keep on changing your shit because you probably ripping people off here and there and the third, and they're trying to they're reporting your account. Your accounts are getting closed down, right? Like, I didn't get it. I'm like, I send them a screenshot because I send screenshots after every single one, right? I was like, I sent it to you though. Like, you know what I mean? So could you just do me a favor and just push this shit up on your page? Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, if not, fuck it, I'll just take the L because, like, you know what I mean? I'm not finna send you more money. Like, you didn't tell me you was finna change your whole address. He goes, yeah, don't worry about it. I'll just repost you on my story, because he was gonna post me on his main page, but instead he's like, all right, well, since you only, since I only got the 150, I'll just post you on my story. I was like, all right, cool, that's cool. Like, I'm cool with something, like, you know what I mean, as long as it's something. Um, so now, you know, the situation, the situation's going days now. You know, he's asked me to send him the video. I sent him the video. 2-3 days passed. I hit him up like, yo, what's going on? You gonna post this shit or not? Mind you, this is somebody who responded to me every time I messaged him before. No response. Hit him up 4 days after. 4 days in a row, I hit him up with like just yo. 4 days in a row now. Right? Just checking in. Like, yo, what's up? You know, last day, I'm like, all right, cool. I get it. You got me. That's all right. I'll move on. Right? He hits me back on some LOL. Oh, nah. I'm going to post your shit. Send me the video. Mind you, I've sent him the video twice already, right? I send him the video again immediately, right? No response, right? Still up to this day has not posted the video. So this is the thing that I wanted to get through. I am now emotionless about the situation, right? Initially, it hurt because I'm like, yo, you're surrounded by millionaires. You know what I mean? All you really gotta do is go over to your cousin, ask him for some bread. That nigga put a stack in your hand, or tell you to go run and get him some coffee and put a stack in your hand, or whatever the case may be. You can work for your bread, dog. You don't gotta be out here robbing up and coming artists. The craziest part is that you are kinfolk to a former up and coming artist who's come from the struggle, who's come from the fucking dirt, who knows what it's like to have nothing in their fucking pockets, and then fucking you know what I mean, and make it out of those situations, and then you come behind and do that to somebody else trying to do the same thing with their life. I feel like, you know, that's the shittiest and dirtiest thing that you could do to an individual in the world. All of that being said, initially, like I said, I had some emotions about the situation, and I had a contact with you know, one of these uh and my initial reaction was over there. If they feel like the fucking report is worth reporting, and they report it, and I'm like, fuck, at least I'll air the person out, get my story out there, right? Because it's not right initially, right? So now I talk to my wife. She's like, yo, because we got so much more things to focus on. Like, there's so many more blessings coming for us. There's so many more opportunities that will be presented. This is like life testing you. Like, are you gonna get sidetracked by this one little bad thing that happened to you, or are you gonna move forward? Are you gonna fucking live your life and stay focused and on the goal? Like, fuck that nigga, bro. They're like, what are we talking about right now? Like, let's move past. Yes, $150. Yes, $150, $190. Yeah, that shit hurt. Yeah, he's a dirtbag. You know what I mean? But what else are you gonna do? If you stay hanging onto this shit, it's gonna take you down too, right? And I was like, damn, that shit's real. And I just immediately let that shit go. Cause I was finna come on here, tag this nigga, tag his cousin, try and cause some drama so I could fucking get so I could get some publicity out the bitch. You feel me? Cause it's like, yo, at the end of the day, my whole mental was like, yo, I paid you for publicity. So if I can't get it from what I paid for, I'm gonna try and stir some shit up and still get my publicity. But really, all that would have done is bring more drama to my life. Because these niggas are street niggas. I ain't got no street niggas out here or in Canada. I ain't got nobody to vouch for me. You feel me? So I probably would have get duffed out walking down the street one day or some crazy shit like that. I'd be close to LA. You feel me? I could be in LA one day and get my legs broken shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I wasn't thinking about that, and I really didn't care. All I really cared about was getting the value out of what I put in. Yo, Wes, what's popping, bro? But yeah, you know what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't worth dwelling on, bro. And honestly, I know that the karma that person has put out into the world is definitely gonna come back to them. And when it comes back to them, it's gonna hit them hard. It's gonna hit them way harder than it hit me. And it's gonna affect people that they love, and it's gonna affect people that they cherish. And they may not think about me, but they're gonna think about the things that they've done to other people that have resulted, you know, in type of fucked up situations. And it's gonna hit them. Um, but that was my message to everybody, man. That do not get hung up in the losses. This road, this journey, it comes with losses. The losses are built in, my nigga. If you cannot take the losses, if you can't pay the cost to be the boss, don't fucking enter this industry, my nigga. Just leave it the fuck alone, because you're not ready for it, bro. I'm telling you, this game is gonna break your heart. It's gonna take shit from you more times than it gives. And if you are weak, you are gonna fold like a cheap lawn chair, my nigga. You better fucking stay the fuck away from this game. Get you a job, get you a 9 to 5. Go smoke your little weed after the shift to forget about the pain of your life, and just, you know what I mean. Continue that way. Don't come here. Don't come here if you can't. If you don't got the thick skin, if you don't got if you don't got the heart and the will to push through losses, just don't do it. You feel me? This shit's it'll break you. But I'm built. You feel me? I'm built for this game. And so I'll see motherfuckers at the top. Dig? Best believe that. But anyhow, I ain't got much else to say. I guess that's Wes up in here. What's up, Wes? You already know, cuz. You already know. You already know. Much love and blessings, dog. Appreciate you stopping through. You already know. Sense, family, money, everything. Let's get it. Peace.